Well, good Friday afternoon to ya. It's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home in the sticks. I hope everybody's having a show enough good Friday, and I hope y'all looking forward to the weekend. But I'm here to tell you, yeah, it done turned chilly again here in East Central Mississippi, and we're supposed to have some bad storms roll in this weekend. But what I want to make mention of, if you are new to the Home in the Sticks channel, I want to welcome you. If you're returning just to see what I got going on over, thank y'all for coming back. But what I want to share with you and y'all today is I have a little update on the do-it-yourself seed starting rack and how I intend on starting my seeds this growing season. So give me a second, and that's what I'm finna show you. All right, y'all, we in my shack. Let's go. What I did was I actually went to the Lowe's. And first off, I'll read each and one of y'all's comments. Everybody that comments on my videos, I read all the comments. And this is one of the comments that I read right here. All this is a 4-foot shop light. Relatively inexpensive. We'll get into that here in a second. And I just have some fluorescent T8 bulbs hooked up to them. All right, Dan, what are you doing? Well, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do an experiment of sorts. I have this 4-foot full spectrum grow light, and I have these two 4-foot grow lights that I have cool white bulbs and warm white bulbs, T8 bulbs, installed in these fixtures, these 4-foot fixtures. Okay, let's talk about the bulbs. Cool white bulbs provide yellow, blue, and green spectrum light for the seedlings or the plants that you are growing. The warm light T8 bulbs provide orange and red spectrum light for your plants or your seedlings to grow under. Now, let's talk about the spectrums. Red spectrum light stimulates growth and flowering. Basically, now, I'm going to say up front, I'm not a growologist or anything like that. I'm just an old boy that's doing an experiment. Too much red light, and that's where you get into the leggy seedlings. They just grow real tall, weak looking, real leggy. Basically what happened with everything that I grew last season. Blue spectrum light regulates the distribution of plant growth, ensuring that all parts of the plant take on a certain shape and a certain density. So using the cool white and the warm white bulbs, I can nearly mimic the entire color spectrum of the sun. That should help me grow some really strong and healthy seedlings this season. So what I'm gonna do is, and I'm gonna light these 4-foot fixtures up. There's something on the bulbs, the positioning of the bulbs and the order in which they're in is something that I really wanted to share with you. It's something that I've done a bunch of research on, so and of course I'm going to share it with you and y'all. Okay, what I did was I alternated the positioning of the bulbs. This is a cool white, this is a warm white. This is a cool white, and this is a warm white. You want to alternate these bulbs. You don't want 2 warm whites and 2 cool whites. You want to stagger them. And that is where the variance in your light spectrum is going to work out the best, according to my research. So that's a shot of it from underneath. And this is what it looks like from afar. So basically this in essence is just a little test that I wanted to share with you and y'all. I also want to show you something that I picked up on Amazon. I had a big 4-foot heat mat, way too big. Don't think it was gonna work out. So I actually got on Amazon and I purchased a dual pack or a 2-pack of VivoSun seed starting mats. I'm gonna show you that, but the thing that I want to show you is this is a Ferry Morse seed starting mat, and it is 9 inches by 9.5 inches. 9 by 9 basically. That's what this one is. Here is the VivoSun seed starting mat, and it is a 10 by 20 3/4. In comparison, that's what they look like next to each other. I will say that these VivoSun seed starting mats, a 1020 tray sits on top of it real nicely. I don't know if you can see it right here, but I still have a little bit sticking out right here. So the VivoSun seed starting mats are going to work out a lot better, I believe. Okay, Dan, what does all that mean? Well, this Fairy Moss seed starting mat, I bought it at Lowe's a couple of years back, and it was almost $30 or I want to say $27 for this Fairy Moss seed starting mat. I purchased 2 of these VivoSun seedling heat mats, a 2-pack, and it was $20 with free shipping. Comes with a pretty nifty little holder thing at the end of the season. If you want to roll up your heat mats, it's got a little carrying case that you can put it in with the drawstrings. I thought that was pretty neat. But I'm probably going to leave my seed rack set up throughout the whole growing season and through winter, because eventually I'm going to mess around with some microgreens and see what I can do growing some of those. So we'll just see. But I wanted to give you an update on this do-it-yourself seed starting rack or system, or rack, whichever you prefer. And I wanted to show you these 2 things right here. And these are the 4-foot inexpensive light fixtures. Price-wise, okay, Dan, what's the deal with the price? Well, these 2 fixtures without the bulbs were $14 a piece, so we'll say $28. The bulbs were basically $9 a pack for 2. So pack comes with 2 bulbs for $9. So I have 4 bulbs, 2 cool whites, 2 warm whites. Grand total is $46 and some change with tax and all. I paid $50 for this guy right here, and it's just one. So that's where the little experiment's gonna come in. Price wise, see which one grows better, and hey, both of them might grow really well. But if that's the case, I would rather invest in something cheaper versus something that's more expensive. But that's to be seen. So, and you know I'm going to share it with y'all. All right, so that is a little update I wanted to do. I wanted to share with you and y'all regarding how I intend on starting my seeds this season. And that's with the do-it-yourself grow rack that I built. Really inexpensive way to get your seeds started, and I think it's going to work. Again, I hope everybody is having a Show Enough Good Friday, and I hope y'all having a safe Friday. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up. They help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home to Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over and give me a look, because I'm always doing stuff. Really. With that being said, you know what's coming. Dan Referee Show Enough, always gonna say it, even on a cloudy day. Don't let nobody dull you shine. And I mean nobody. You sure enough get your shine on. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.